Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be looking into Harry and Megsy's performative, grandstanding, hyperbolic, political, half-empty statements. So we have got Harry and Meggie have just arrived back from a well-earned, after a few days work, or I think it was a day's work, in New York City. Yes, they've been on a holiday, private jet as well, which doesn't make sense because at the end of the day, aren't they all for climate action and all of that kind of stuff? And then of course we have the tragedy that is happening right now in the Middle East. We've had the horrific events from the 7th of October and the back and forth and the stalemates and everything that's going on in the Middle East. Harry and Meggie decided to release a statement because, of course, these are world-renowned. I haven't got the words for it. They think they're statesmen. They think they're a statesman and a stateswoman, and they saw William and Catherine and the King releasing statements, and they're like, "Oh, we've got to release a statement." And then the Daily Fail have uncovered the fact that one of the charities that Archewell, Harry and Megsy's charity, backed, is basically saying all Israelis are colonizers, etc., etc. And then, of course, we have got the chef's kiss of the resistance. Megsy backed a lot of BLM. BLM have been in the press, in the news. The head honcho of BLM, the one who started it all, backed the Palestinians, and BLM Chicago released a provocative statement backing Hamas and showing somebody flying in on a paraglider with a Palestinian flag sticking out of it. So these are the people that Harry and Megsy have got themselves within. I don't know how they're going to fit in. I don't know how they'll fit in with them, because Harry's already admitted to killing 25 Afghans, Taliban soldiers. I don't know. I mean, what? So I'm going to have a look and see into the cards, see if how they really feel about things. If indeed this is not very deeply thought out, how they see the world, what kind of political things they see, and how they understand things. Because to me, right now, it's not a good look where they are at politically. Let's have a good look. Because the thing is, they're not humanitarian, because when there's a lot of social media is terrible right at this moment. Terrible. And that's not to say people shouldn't post what they want on social media, not at all. It's to say there's a lot of stuff going on. People are talking. Let's see what they feel like. Let's see what we've got. See what we've got for Harry and Megsy. How they really feel. The Lovers in reverse. So from Megsy's point of view, there's a division. There's a division to how she feels, to how Harry feels. There's a split here. There is a split. There's a definite split here. She's decompartmentalized things off. We have the Two of Cups crossing the Lovers. This isn't good. I feel like that she is on his case about something. It's almost like she's saying he doesn't understand. The Two of Cups, of course, this card always reminds me of the wedding party photo when they're like watching out and it's all sepia or black and white, I can't remember, and they're looking across and all the fireworks, all of that taxpayers' money's just poofing off up into the sky. The Two of Cups in reverse crossing over, they're very separate. Okay. The Seven of Swords. This is the whole oppositional defiance disorder. I feel like Megan is desperately trying to maneuver her position around her political, how she sees, how she's processed in the world. She's trying her hardest to disrupt how she was seen before, and I feel like she wants to create a definite split between how her and Harry operate. With the Two of Cups, of course, that is the split card. That is the split card. And we have childhood underneath, so the Six of Cups there. There's something I feel, looking back through rose-tinted glasses, this could be about the kids. This could be about Harry's childhood. We'll pull some more cards and find out. But I feel like they are they're in very different headspaces to how they view what is happening in the world right now with regards to and everything from climate change to Israel to there's a split. That split, I feel, with the childhood there. Oh, there we go. That split, I feel, with the childhood there could be stuff about hereditary. How Harry has hereditary his status, how he's become to be a prince. He's born into it, and she would be very she's very aware of that, and that might be driving that distance. Maybe, just maybe, they're under pressure for the optics to ditch their titles, because after all, monarchy is an archaic ancient system, and with a lot of these, especially with young people, they're very kind of like a lot of, I don't mean to be dismissive of anyone's opinions, but it's often younger people have these kind of like, they have their causes, and some kind of go more moderate and go more to the right while they get older, while others are still the same. But there's a very black and white thinking here. The Devil is in reverse, so she feels very obsessive and angry. Why should she? It is two things. Why should they give up their titles? We were given these. Why should we give them up? But I feel like somebody is advising them too, and I feel like that is something that could well be going on. Give up the titles so they look more palatable to the younger kids. The devil in reverse there. We have got the Page of Swords there, the Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords, gossip, trouble, and we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. You know, she is digging her heels in about something. She is, I would say, with the Five of Swords there in reverse as well, taking things. This is definitely, I feel like there's something around titles. There's something around being the change you want to see in the world. And there is discussion around titles and around the perception, etc. So let me just have a look here. We have the Queen of Cups. What Megsy wants is she wants to be Princess Diana, basically. She wants to be Princess Diana 2.0. She needs that inheritance. She needs that rose-tinted glasses looking at Harry. She needs that link to childhood stuff as well. So there's something going on with titles. There's something going on with how they process things with titles. And there's a manipulation. We're going to find out some things that goes on behind the scenes, I feel. There's impatience here. Do you know what? I feel like she's got something coming up and they're having to be so careful with what they're doing that they're frightened of putting a foot wrong because they really want the kids to like them, because the kids are the way forward. Which is silly, really. You'd want to really get, because not only does the West have decreasing birth rates, but it also, we have an aging population. So they don't really think things through, do they? Because that's where they're going to make a change you want to see. It's the West. Let's see what Harry feels. What's his political position? Where's he at? Megsy's got oppositional defiance and wants to be Princess Diana, basically. It's nothing new. The Fool, there's a risk coming up. Oh, great. And then we have got the Page of Cups in reverse crossing over. I feel there's some jealousy about the Wales' children. I feel that that is going to be coming up. There's going to be something, something, it might be the tone of it or something said in Mr. Scabies' forthcoming tome, which is out next month. His political position, there's the Lovers in reverse. This is why I like doing layers. His political position, they are under, there's something that they are fighting about, because Megsy has got a degree and she was in suits and she's run a blog before, and all Harry's done is be in the royal family and whatever. And there's a she's very like bearing down on him with this energy, because the Lovers in reverse, he's kind of past it. He's like, all right. He's kind of like going along with her, but she is still her scent, because this is in the past. But for her, the Lovers in reverse was right now in the present. She's just not happy. What's under him? The Knight of Coins. Of course, it would relate to the Knight of Coins, would relate to Harry. He is, of course, a Virgo. Virgos relate to the earth sign. Earth is coins in the tarot. The Page of Cups crossing over, of course, I will always say the Page of Cups when I'm reading anything about the royal family is related to the Wales's children. This could also be just the more classic interpretation of the cards. Somebody who is messy, somebody who is all over the place with their emotions. They say big things, they talk up big things romantically, but it's kind of like doesn't always work out. Ace of Coins. So the Ace of Coins above, they're wanting to start something with regards to fundraising and bringing in finances. Burden lifted. Let me see what the S. Door closed. Chariot. There's the Six of Cups as well. The Six of Cups was underneath. What's he's hoping for? The Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is to remind everybody that Megsy is Diana 2.0. Megsy incarnate, Diana incarnate, sorry. And we have the Six of Cups and the Six of Cups underneath. So this ties in with what Megan's feeling underneath, what's driving her. It's that link to Harry, to his mother, to his childhood. Remember, he didn't know his mother in adulthood, so it's through childhood. And what he's hoping for is to remind everybody that he is, in fact, the second son of Diana, Princess of Wales, and King Charles III. The world. Okay, we've got the risk and the world there. And secrets revealed. World stage. I don't feel like... I feel like Harry doesn't want to necessarily give up his titles. I feel like Megsy wants them to give up their titles. Now, Harry, don't be shy. What Megsy wants, Megsy gets. Give him up, lad. Go on, chuck him away. It's fine. The Ten of Wands, a burden lifted. I wonder if something's coming up. And the Hanged Man is impatience. So he's going to feel relieved or be relieved of something. And the Hanged Man in reverse for Megan. I don't think she's going to get her way, which is a shame. Straight away with the titles. There is a door closing here, though. The Two of Wands. Something is closing on them. And the Chariot in reverse. They are really up to something. Now, what does this all tell us about their political position? Well, they're not on the same page. That they're carrying a burden by something, which could well be their titles. We know what they've said in the past about things and what they've linked into and everything. But for Harry, it's more about making money. For Megsy, it's for going up against the man. It's for showing people that she can stand up for her own. But she's doing it from a place that is disingenuous, a place that is It's oppositional defiance disorder. So Harry, everything is about cash in a way. He's worried about cash. Long-term future cash. He's never had to think about it before, so I guess this is an anxiety. For Megsy, there's a risk they're going to take as well. They're going to do something. We have the world, and we have, of course, the High Priestess in reverse. Now, I've said for a while, Megsy's going to come out and do something weird and spiritual, going back for like the last few months. I think we're going to get something sooner rather than later. She was meant to be launching the TIG up in August, and then it was October, and now it is moved to November. I'm guessing it'll appear when it appears. But I do feel like we do have some shady business here. These people are shallow, bandwagon jumping, grifters. Allegedly my conspiracy, whatever. What do you see in the cards? What do you think? What do you see? Is there anything that surprised you? It's sometimes the cards are just like, I think Megsy's completely done with Harry, more or less. Apart from that Diana card, that's what's keeping her around. I want to be Diana 2.0. I want to be Diana 2.0. What Harry's doing is just... The Chariot, though, is in reverse. Let me just point that out. So there is going to be chaos, carnage, and confusion surrounding these two. I do feel like they are going through some things, but this is just one aspect of it. One aspect of it, badly advised. So yes, that is what I see. Let me know what you guys think. If there's any readings you'd like me to do, I should be about for a live. It is the 18th of October. Tonight, States time, that is later on this evening. It's probably going to be later in UK time, later on in the UK time. Thank you so much for joining me, and I do appreciate watching my videos. Like, share, subscribe, and all that YouTubey kind of stuff. And I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.